You know, every December something funny happens. I'll be sitting in my office, usually late, usually with too much coffee, and try to figure out what worked this year and what didn't. And every single time I realize one thing: the businesses that grow aren't the smartest. That's the ones who usually automate the boring stuff. Most people think they need better ads, better branding, a better offer. And some of them do, but in reality, most of them just need a better system. And today I'm going to show you the 5 automations every single business should have in place before 2026 hits. Because if you ignore these, next year is going to feel a lot like this year. I learned this the hard way. Back when I was trying to scale my agency, I hit a point where I was drowning in tiny tasks. Chasing payments, replying to leads, asking clients for reviews. I was doing everything manually. And then a friend of mine told me something I will never forget. He said, "You don't have a business problem, you have a human bandwidth problem." That's when I started building automations, and within 90 days, our revenue doubled without hiring one single extra person. So let's get into the 5 automations you need before 2026 if you want next year to be your breakthrough. Let me tell you a quick story about my friend Jamie. He runs a service-based business, great at what he does, but horrible in following up with leads. One day I showed him his own numbers. Out of 112 leads he got, he only followed up with 28. Not because he didn't care, but because he was busy. So we set up a simple automation for him, something that looked like this, what I'm going to show you right now. We are right here in the workflow builder of Orbit CRM. Let's call this lead follow-up. And it's pretty simple. A lead comes in a form that we created. After the lead came in, of course, we create a contact. We have to assign at least the email address. After that, the contact will receive a SMS right away. We can choose a template here, but we don't have any. So we just, again, this is not the type of video, but just to make it simple, hi, contact full name. We received your request. At the same time, my boy Jamie, or in this case probably me, contact full name, contact, please follow up with contact and email address assigned to, it's only me, due in 1 day. And the client will also receive an email, not only SMS. So we send the client an email and we also add a tag. It's really, really simple. We save that. Then we good to go. Once we did that, within 30 days, Jamie's sales jumped up about 40%. Moral of the story is, leads don't need to be perfect, but they just need to be present. Automation makes that happen. There's a moment right after you deliver a great service where the client is the happiest. If you miss that moment, you will never get this review. We tracked it once for a client in our agency. They asked manually and got like 1 or 2 reviews a month. We automated it. It went up to 17. And although you need 2 automations to make this work in our system, it's really easy. You come in here, pipeline stage. If you have a pipeline proper setup, pipeline is work plan, stage completed. Right after that, you send a request. You can choose via SMS, email, WhatsApp, save action, done. If you really want to go on the nerves of your clients, wait another 5 days. And after that, you just simply go to send review request again. So every 5 days, your client will receive a review request from your company for the service that you've done for them. Then you go into a second workflow, new request received, remove client from workflow, another workflow, ask for reviews. Boom. Your social proof skyrockets and suddenly people trust you without even meet you. This one feels uncomfortable, but honestly, it shouldn't. Businesses don't pay late because they are evil. They pay late because humans just simply forget sometimes. I remember the month where I almost panicked because 5 clients were late on their payments. Then I realized I had no system in place which remembers them and follows up with them. And I thought, why am I still doing it manually like it's still 2009? Now our system does it and saves me hours and hours and a lot of awkward phone calls. Let me show you how we did it because it's pretty easy. You just come in here, invoice status sent. That will be our trigger. Our system will send the invoice and an email automatically to the client. So of course we don't do anything right after. We can put in a little delay, wait for 5 days. If else, if the invoice status is paid, we will remove this client from this workflow and we are done with it. If it's not paid, so when none of the conditions are met, we will send them a friendly reminder. I don't fill these out because you should know what you fill out for your company. This is just an example. I just want to show you the way how to program this automation. So we send out a friendly reminder. After the friendly reminder, so we copy all actions from here, paste it underneath here. So again, after the email, where we at? We wait another 5 days, see if the conditions are met. If it's paid, it will remove the client from this workflow. If it's not paid, it will get a not so friendly reminder. And then we go ahead and paste it again with the last reminder. Of course, you always have to get in here and change the emails. Send an internal notification to your legal team via email, notifications, SMS, however you want it. All users, subject, escalation, invoice, number. So in this notification, you also can send to yourself or set it up as a task so that you have it on the table the other day. And the legal team or yourself can then decide what to do. If you want to call them right away after the last reminder went out, or if you want to wait a couple more days, this is up to you and your process and your politics which you follow. This is one of the most profitable automations on the planet, no exaggeration. I call it the money you forgot you had. Let me paint you a picture. You ever open up your CRM and you see all the old clients, old leads you had and thought, I really have to reach back to these people. But then you don't. Let me show you how we can automate this. Let's say you put your old clients, all of them, into a pipeline, into a funnel. You just pick the pipeline or the funnel. Let's call it lead generator. We have this pipeline finish here. Let's say you have to move the people into pipeline stage lead right at the beginning. Status has to be open. Send your client a nice little email, a gift, maybe a lead magnet or something else that they don't already have. Some tips. Hey, did you know you can... whatever, I don't know what you sell. You have to come up with the rest of the content. Let's wait again for like, I don't know, 3 days, 4 days. Let's wait 3 days. After that, you send another email asking if the thing that you sent them was helpful to re-engage the conversation with them. Then we can wait another 3 or 4 days. Maybe let's just wait 2 this time. And then you send them a sales pitch, a CTA. We can help with whatever. Call to action. This workflow you also be able to automate 30 days after you got clients or leads in your portfolio. It's actually part of a long nurturing sequence, of a long-term nurturing sequence if you want. But month after month, it will bring in more revenue. Just imagine waking up in the morning being, hey, I'm still interested in a thing, let's talk. That will feel nice, right? This one feels like magic. Imagine someone comments on your post, interested, or some other keyword that you want them to comment on your post. And without you doing anything, they instantly receive a DM, a link, a personalized message, and enter a follow-up sequence. When I first set this up, it felt like a mini version of myself working 24/7. Especially now with AI, you can program human-like AI conversation bots that's in the conversation and answer all the questions that your clients have on your behalf, like you would answer them. That's how you turn comments into conversations, conversations into leads, and leads into clients. Simple, predictable, and automated. Let me show you real quick how that works. So let's take Instagram for an example. Page is, you have to select the page because some profiles you have multiple pages set up. Post type is publish post. On all public posts, if someone comments the phrase, "Hello there," we will send them an Instagram message. Hi, contact, full name. That will pull the username from the user that commented on the social media platform. Here is the link with the infos. I'll just put something in here. Save and also reply to comment, like the comment. Hi, I sent you a DM. And with this, we are done. This is the most simple version of that. As I said, nowadays with AI chatbots, we can go way deeper. But for now, that was it with the basics. So just that you understand what you can do and how you can improve your business and your automations and your workflows. Because we are heading into 2026 and you either keep doing everything manually or you build systems that make your business run smoother, faster, and more profitable even while you're asleep. And here's the kicker. All these automations can be built in no time. I showed you in real time how to set it up. Of course, you need a little more time to write all the emails and write all the messages that you want to send to your clients. But the automation part in itself is set in no time. But to make it even easier for you, in the description below, you find a free workbook with 5 automations that you need to evolve your business to the next level. If you want 2026 to be the most profitable, least stressful, and highest profit year yet, download the workbook in the description below, and I'll see you in the next video.